It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For Cleveland, they come in off a win in their last outing against the 76ers in Philadelphia. That game was a dominant performance. Always nice to win one going away, but it's just one game, and they'll be ready to go tonight. And with a little bit of time here before tip-off, I'll kick off a topic. Defense, as we know, a key to winning basketball. Kenny, talk about the hallmarks of a great defensive team.
Well, first there has to be an anchor in the back. And if you have an anchor in the back, then all of a sudden you can start with containing the basketball and denying those open lanes, because you know if they try to get to the rim, the anchor is back there. And after that, it's all about getting your hands up and making sure you contest.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Last time these two teams met, it was the Cleveland Cavaliers who came away with the W against the Boston Celtics.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win, because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Jared Sullinger is out there with Johnson. And it's Crowder in at the 3 spot. No good with the triple. And here's Cleveland. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
Here is Thomas, following the basket by Freak. That drops. Thomas got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Love outside. Back to James. The kick out to Irving. Pass to LeBron. Clock at 6. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Thomas. Last game, 26 points. Johnson can't hit.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Now here's Freak, defended by Crowder. And it's Freak missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And stolen by LeBron. Here's Irving. Finished off the break.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Sullinger, no good.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Brad Stevens and I got a chance to talk for a bit. There haven't been many players that have the physical prowess of LeBron James, and he knows that this is going to pose a lot of problems for his team. He told me the most amazing thing to him about LeBron was that he has the ability to be a force at virtually any position on the floor, from point guard to center. He can and does do it all, guys.
Thank you, Doris.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Crowder dishes to Thomas. Sullinger with the bucket.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off? and still get the finish.
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. He made it look easy that time.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Johnson with a screen on Irving. Thomas kicks to Crowder. AD that time from James.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's Money. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
A big group substitution here for Quick. Here's Henderson. 11 points for him in that last game against the Clippers. On the court right now for the Celtics. Bradley and Turner filling out the perimeter. Olynyk is out there with Zeller, and it's Henderson in at the 1. Now here's Bradley. 6-point game. A nice shot by Zeller. And so it's Cleveland with it. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Irving, good.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Turner with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Clippers.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that.
Cleveland leading by 6. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's going to be on Avery Bradley. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Smith has checked in. Celtics trail by 8. And Turner kicks to Crowder. Turner with a screen on Jefferson. Picked by Zeller. Turner passes to Zeller. Offensive rebound. That's in. He's got 2 made now. And he's shooting 2 for 3.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
That's good.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Down low, here's Johnson. Score the best.
Defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now, here is Irving. He's coming off a 19-point game against Philadelphia. And that one's good. Freak.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the 76ers played some outstanding basketball. He had 23 points, and there didn't seem to be much you could do to stop him, shooting efficiently from both the field and the foul line. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Love check in for Cleveland. James comes in for Richard Jefferson. Irving attacking. Here's Money. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
It's this simple, guys. No rebounds. No
Greens. Freak is second.
We need to dominate the glass.
Per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Celtics making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Sullinger with a screen for Thomas. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brad Stevens was giving to his team. He touched on his desire to see them make heavy use of the pick and roll for the rest of the game. Keep setting those screens, fellas. Those were his exact words. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris. A different look now for Cleveland. Fry comes in for Money. And so that's the end of the...
Yes, Kevin, I'm here.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
What a game for LeBron. He's got 13 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position, and it's Money in at the center filling out the middle. Here's Thomas following the basket by LeBron James. Sullinger with a screen for Thomas. No good from outside. For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to Los Angeles.
And you guys know how much I love aggressive defense, but in that game, they were just a bit over the top, and it wound up getting them in foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was not just aggressive, it was reckless. I mean, they approached it more like bumper cars than a game of basketball.
Now here's Johnson. Celtics passing it around. Bradley can't get it to go. Smith dishes to Irving. Love kicks to LeBron. There's the pass to Irving. 17-foot shot on the way.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
All sorts of time. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers' lead cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Crowder. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Good.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense. That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Now here's Freak. Sullinger defending. Here's Money. The shot is off. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. And the shot is good. Bradley's got his second bucket.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
We need to calm down. Too many shots
Him last season. First in shooting percentage. And of course, one of the game's truly elite scorers with the second most points per game in the league.
And last year, I mean, he was really the poster boy for scoring efficiency. You could count on one hand the number of bad shots he took.
Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for James. Zeller, he's checked in for Boston. Turner comes in for Jay Crowder. So it's the Celtics now, following the score by Cleveland. And it's Turner off the drive. Bradley, no one around him. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. That's 7 points for Avery Bradley.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Irving against Thomas. Irving passes to Money. Excellent D there by Johnson.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through it, and that's not legal.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there.
The Cavaliers leading by 13 on the court right now for the Celtics. We've got Jay Crowder. Evan Turner is out there with Bradley. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Sullinger in at the center position. Shot by Crowder, no good. Cleveland's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. And again, it's Cleveland. Celtics trail by 17. Outside Turner. Pass to Sullinger. He kicks it to Olynyk. Shoots from 14. And he overshot that one, missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Freak with it. He's against Olynyk. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Cavaliers making a switch here. Love's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Johnson's checked in. Now here's Turner. Kicks it to Sullinger. Bradley dishes to Sullinger. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 19-footer is on the money. Cleveland leading by 15. Dellavedova kicks to Freak. Johnson with the block. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Celtics trail by 15. Now Turner. Johnson outside. Here's Sullinger. And Sullinger missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Now here's Freak. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
Here's Bradley. Soft touch off the glass. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in.
Got it. Let's get the ball
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Money. And Boston with the rebound. Johnson's got his third rebound tonight. Now here's Crowder. He's tightly guarded. Rejected by Money.
He just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
Now here's Freak. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Bradley passes to Turner. Six on the shot clock. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. Boston also with the sub. Isaiah Thomas, he's checked in for Evan Turner. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Passes to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Floats one up. Shot no good. James with some nice D.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Cavaliers.
Mark, looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
Now they've got their sights set on that sweep, Greg, 3-zip, and given what's going on in the first 2 games, my guess is that's what's going to happen.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for LeBron James. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Thomas dishes to Johnson. Thomas a screen. Johnson kicks to Bradley. Here's Sullinger, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Dellavedova, the pass to Money. And that one's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. And Clark.
Hi,
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game,